Hey guys, just a little update video. Just finished a water change, but there was some issues that I was running into with the filter, so I wanted to fix that up. I didn't take much video of it, but I fixed all the problems that I was having. There's still one more issue, but we'll talk about it in a second. So, the turtles are doing fine, and here's the 300 gallon. It hasn't been in use for a couple weeks now, but man, it's huge. I'm listing it online, so eventually I'll sell it. So, what happened with the filter was the Matala inside this Home Depot bucket was getting clogged, so the water level inside this small bucket was raising. So we cleaned that out. Another issue was the standpipes that we had built in here were a little too high, so there was always the fear that some of the media would fall into the barrel, into the necks, and into the tank. It did happen a couple times. Let me move this. I was just hanging that there to dry. Anyways, the air pump that I had for this system wasn't strong enough to pump down 6 feet to get to the bottom, so it wasn't strong enough to push the media and aerate it and fluidize it. So instead, I went and bought another pump, and I replaced the standpipes by chopping them down and putting some couplers so I can adjust it when I need to. But now there's no way that media can ever go through. Pink belly tank media. So the standpipes that I had earlier, they were a little too high. They were like close to a ½ inch from the top, and it only had 6 inches of draining like height at the top of the standpipe. So what happened was, when I finally got a strong enough pump to fluidize the bed, it was pushing the water up, and it was almost overflowing. So instead, because I cemented the pipes in, I snipped it and put a coupler with the PVC pipe on it, and another coupler, and this 3 to 4 inch drain. It fits right on top of a 2-inch coupler. So I did that for all 3 barrels, and it's nice and fluidized now. This one has no air pump in it, but I don't think I needed to. And it's looking great now. Finally getting the movement that I wanted. And no fear of overflow, because it's like 6 inches lower than the top. So if it happens to raise up higher, it goes straight down. No media gets through. So there's no way for it to get through. I hope not, at least. There it is. So let's talk about that one issue that I was going on about. Basically, this entire system flows through here, and it goes right into the filters, right? But what happens is, this pre-filter here is not strong enough to actually catch things. So what happens is, it goes through 4 layers of Matala in the bucket, and it still gets into here. And because I have one stagnant bed, or I had 3 stagnant ones, but because it's stagnant in here, the detritus gets stuck there, and basically it's hard to clean the entire system. Well, I have to clean one bucket. So what I was thinking is, instead of having this pump up to the top from this tank down here, I would have one of these FX6s here, or 2 of them, pumping in from various tanks here up to the top. And what that will do is, it'll capture most of the debris inside the sponges of the FX6, but I'll basically be using the FX6s as mechanical filtration. And then all the K1 in here will be the biological, along with the extra media that I have just sitting around on all the tanks. I have like maybe like 10 bags of media, and there's still like 3 more in there. I just can't reach it, so I just left it in there. But I haven't decided exactly how I want to do that yet. Maybe I'll get I have a second lid, so what I could do is apply or attach 2 bulkheads on top, and then use some 1-inch hosing and connect it to the FX6s. Or the other thing I could do is create some type of basket that sits right above this output here, and it flows into that, and that'll be mechanical filtration too. But I don't know which one I'm gonna go with yet. The bucket, the little tray there, it'll get clogged pretty quickly because it's turtles, but it costs no money to run other than what I already had. The FX6s would cost maybe another $8 a month to run, but the water quality would be a lot better. We'll figure it out. I don't know exactly what I want to do yet. That's basically what's been up here. There was like a small episode where this small turtle here, the very small snow, almost drowned last night. But when I picked her up out of the water, she was all limp, and I gave her turtle CPR for like 3 hours, kept her dry and warm, and now she's doing okay. But I still worry for this one. She's still very blind, and she gets outsized by every other turtle in the entire room. When I got her, she was the same size as all these others, but now they're like double, almost triple her size. This isn't even the biggest caramel that I have from that pack, but we'll see. The last thing I need to do before the end of the day is to put 2 basking and a UVB bulb over on this side here. So my prototype, I put some egg crate on it, and I'm hanging it on the side. What I was thinking is I can attach some lights here, hang them down, and these guys will have a basking area here too. All the fishes from the 300 are in here, along with the shibunkins. Some of them got eaten. That's just how it goes. But everybody's doing fine. Here's Kaze. He's starting to become one of my favorites. And let's grab Yuki, just because she's huge. Man, she's huge. That's the turtle room. Oh yeah, I got a big net. It was hard to catch the shibunkins, so got a big net. That helps a lot.